Well, I am really great, normal sexual and bare bones broadcasting. In my personal life, I don't know how your personal life's doing, of course. Who does? I don't even know how my own personal life is doing. Well, aware now are some better feelings and relationships between my daughter and myself, and I find that priceless. It's getting back to where we were when we were kids, and I had her when I was a child in my 20s. My late 20s when I had my daughter. I was still a kid. Man, when I think of the kid I am then. Whew! Way too green to have a child. I had 2 children so green I had no business having children. Why in the hell didn't somebody turn my sperm off and let me have awareness before I had it back? My children have gone through hell because of not so. I didn't put them through it. Well, society sure did. And I'm talking about the behavior of people that society chants on. Society being let's see. Just the remarks in the air. The gossip, the rumor. Continually hearing things incorrect from so many people. My children rubbing against that. Their reasoning is a joke anymore. And their feelings got hurt because people kept telling them that the way they were taught to reason, objectively, is incorrect. And they don't know what they're talking about, and that they really are something. They tell my kids that they're idiots, and there's nothing idiot about them. And many, many humans told my kids they were idiots. A lot of them did. Especially for their great joy and glee and sense of humor. You ever see a child being talked to by others that say, you're foolish to have such happiness? I've heard it and seen it all my life. Tease their glee. Tease their priceless objectiveness. And convince them that this is a terrible place. Again and again, punishing them for nothing. Saying what they did meant this. It didn't mean that at all. Saying what they said meant this. It didn't mean that. Over misunderstanding what they did. Yesterday I called myself a basket case. The man thought I was calling him. He said, what'd you say? I said, I'm a basket case, moron. And he obviously is too and won't admit it. Had I called him a basket case, he's a freak. Well, he is one. But he won't admit it. Why? What did you call George Bush? And none of you calling him that are? I look at the human beings in my life that have called George Bush a basket case and worse. They call George Bush the epitome of evil. What? And believe it! Oh, no. They know enough about espionage and this man's position in it, and the espionage of the devil, and the espionage of all these things, that they can see this man's position obviously, and he was the epitome of evil. He was worse than Lucifer, I've been told, to my face in my lifetime. What are you talking about? These people have these pictures in their head and they walk around here every day. No wonder Saddam is dead. Is it Saddam's fault at all in any way that he was hung? No. Morons stampeded him. And look at the bravery that tried to defend Saddam Hussein. You slaughtered it. And you say, aren't a good boy am I? No, you're not. Because bravery did not conquer and kill Saddam Hussein. No, it did not. That is not what killed him. Nope. And I'll tell you something. You better hope to God there is not a recognition of such things with this planet. Because the individuals involved that you'll never carry reputation except trash. To 50 generations, 100 generations from now. They won't look at it as something sacred like you do. And indebting this place in terms of what has to get done, you've just backed it up farther. Dumb. But not what has to get done. Nothing you're doing right now is what has to get done. Why are you doing it? It's not a step to it. It's not the direction of it. It's not the awareness of it. It's absolutely quite the opposite. Why? Doesn't have any lovely sentiment at all. None of it. Why is it here? Department of Human Services? Secret Service? What would the Secret Service do prior to a president? Siege the place with lovely remarks about living, humans, and raise the mood, the light, from them aware of their priceless position in living. Do they do that? Why not? You would let the what's kept secret out when you're the Secret Service, wouldn't you? In other words, you're the service that let out the secret. It's wonderful here. Do they do that prior to the president's visit? Why not? Well, I don't know.